Alright, so right now we got another video on the way. Charleston White reacts to tragic death of 3-year-old Raymond Carter. This is part one, so we're kind of watching this out of order, but if you was on the last stream, then yo. I'm about to refresh it. Hopefully
it's not on the stream.
It don't matter. Yeah.
It might hit me with an ass, but
let's go. Then I walk between unsafe locations.
I mean,
We can disconnect this Bluetooth.
damn.
Two.
Oh, he's so considerate.
Yeah, I
Oh,
love
I love
I don't like no shit like that, bro. Long ass intro.
yes,
posted the whole
salute
thing,
to the
though.
to the daddy girl.
Have you posted the whole thing?
salute to
Would've
you.
blew up.
Yeah, I got
Wow.
one too, man.
We're doing this again.
Yeah, I got one too, man.
I know Tia told us all about it.
Yeah.
It's old, though, but it's a banger,
Yeah.
so
So
let me see,
what?
like a banger.
This our what? 10th.
It's got to be. When you count the Instagram interviews that we did,
We won't
when you
count
count the
them.
YouTube,
Yeah, no, we
it's
won't
it's
count
like
them.
7 or 8 at least.
Yeah.
But this one's different.
and each one be a hit though.
This one's different
Why this one different?
because we almost died.
No, you almost died.
I think we almost died. I thought
I
you-
was riding with a professional. I had my
Yeah, I
seatbelt
did see
on
this.
in the back seat and I took cover. You wanted to hang out the window like a fool. Yeah. He thought he was riding a bull. He was riding, yeah.
Listen, I was thinking we're gonna come.
I know I wasn't tripping. I think I should go live because, yeah, that's just hopefully find a good part of this.
This bakery needs new equipment fast to keep up with demand, so they're going to
Safety Steve, you know.
That ain't a cool one. Safety Steve.
Stuff like
Yeah, Safety Steve sound like a wiener. From shame. Because financially they can't provide. For whatever reasons. Yeah,
That's a
so
good
now
part.
I bear the shame. And I remember.
Seemed like he
I
talked
remember
about the
talking
shame
to the
of
principal at
that.
school. I drove through 3 cities every day to take my kids to a different school district so they can have the right, proper education. And I remember talking to the principal one day, expressing myself as a poor, struggling father. And my son was outside the office, and he heard me say that I was a poor daddy. Boy, that little boy got in the car, and he had tears in his eyes. He said, "Dad, are we really poor?" Man, when I looked over there, I wanted to lie. I said, "No, man, we ain't poor." I said, "Yeah, mijo, we poor." And he said, "Dad, is there anything you can do about it?" I damn near cried because it ain't nothing I can do. But I looked that little boy in his eyes and told him, "Yeah, every day, mijo, I'm trying to do something about it." So imagine a nigga who can't progress past that. And his sons and his children go up to resent him because he's undermined or his value is diminished because he can't provide, but he present. But if you ask mama, can I get $5? Yeah. You ask daddy, that's no, I ain't got it. Start to resent daddy. I ain't got it, son. I ain't got it. Now, that nigga start to resent them no's. And that's what happened to most children. So, homie, so because we live in a materialism, a capitalist world, we tend to associate materialism and money with value, not with the presence of your father. So I was a present, proud father. I walked my baby to school some mornings. And the women who used to see me walk my kids to school, them the women who used to donate to my youth organization. So when that Tia, me a hoe like that she can't move me. Cause I know you hurt because you wish you had a daddy like this for that boy. So that's the pride. I was a present father, broke or not. That's what made me stick my chest out and hold my head up. I'm her.
In one of the interviews we did, you spoke about the high value man and how you don't believe in the high value man.
I don't believe in
and it went viral everywhere.
I just believe in
and
the
that's
man.
what it means right there.
Good man or bad man. Ain't no in between. You either good or you bad, homie. Good or it's only two types of people in this world, good or bad. I didn't know nothing about being a good father. I didn't know nothing about being a bad father. I just wanted to be present. And being present, I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. And I imagine you have conversations with your kids all the time, right?
All the time.
Real conversations. So do you feel that now that you're not able to be present as much, I mean, you got a hell of a residency in Vegas coming up. They're always being booked for interviews. You're always doing something, right? So do you feel that there's a possibility that they can never feel that the resentment?
Nah. It's something unique and something special about Daddy that's there from the beginning. The resentment comes from the absence. The resentments come from abuse. So I haven't been absent and I haven't abused them. So the chances of them harboring any resentment toward me would be very slim. I've been a real superhero to my kids. So that's why I speak with such a boldness. That's why I speak with such conviction when I talk to the gangsters and homie, because I'm a real superhero to my children. And I take pride in that when I look in the mirror. When I'm going through whatever I'm going through in the world, it seems like it's being ugly to me. When I lay down in the bed and close my eyes, at the end of the day, I'm a hero to them kids, so it make me feel all right. Yeah, it make everything all right. So,
yo, those are nice. Hold on one second.
Candace, what's up? I think my daughter's going pro at basketball.
I'll take those.
Wait, you're at Diggs? Could you pick up an agility ladder for my daughter?
Yo, she's 3.
So what do you think's the next step?
Thank you. Yeah.
Should we work on the
Hey,
crossover
Patrick,
first
let
or
me call
behind
you
the
back.
back?
now I think my son probably feels he probably feel a little lost because he been my partner. He been my buddy. So I don't ride in the car with my homeboys. My son been my homeboy in the passenger seat riding with me. So when I bought him a car, I taught him, nah, nigga, you don't ride in the car with no dudes. It's you and your woman. It's you and your woman. So yeah. So my son been my partner. I've been taking him to strip club with me since he was 15 years old. So he been my hangout buddy. He been my road dog. Because I didn't know how to. Once he got to a certain age, because I didn't have a father, I didn't know how to be a father. I caught him smoking weed when he was like 13 years old. And I ain't know how to tell him not to do it, because when I asked him, where you get that from? He said, you. Shit, I couldn't say nothing then. Where you get this from? He said, you. I couldn't say nothing. And from that point, homie, I didn't know how to be a father. So I made him my friend. Yeah, instead of me hanging out with my homeboys, or me hanging out with my street partners, I made my son my friend. He became my friend because I didn't know how to be his father. So yeah, I just wanted to be there. I just wanted to be there, homie.
And you think now that's kind of leading him in like a lost space?
Nah, right now, I'm showing him, now you a man. You 21 years old, you got your own place, you graduated. You can't hang out with me, because once you be a man, two niggas don't hang together once they be a man. You got a woman. I got a woman. We don't kick it. We meet up, but we don't hang out every day no more. Because once you become a man, two men don't hang out together unless they're doing business together. But when they get through doing business, that man go that way, that other man go that way. So that's what I'm showing him. No, we go hang out together every day for you got a woman, and you got a man, and you got goals, and you got aspirations. So pursue your goals. You don't come sit up under daddy. Daddy got shit to do. So that's what I'm showing him now.
And it always ends up a remarkable story. Yesterday, you had the opportunity to meet a friend of mine that I got caught up in a case with. His name is Derek, right?
Yeah.
And I told you how he caught the case, and he spent about 8.5, 9, and his son.
He said you was the only that kept it real and looked out for his son,
Yeah.
and that son becoming a police officer right now today.
Yeah, he's married.
Yeah.
I couldn't make his wedding. I was torn up about that, not being able
Yeah.
to get over here for his wedding because I got that little baby girl over there, and it's amazing what comes from it when there is a presence there, and although he was behind those walls, he was able to still make his presence felt as a father.
That's imperative to every child that they feel their father's presence. I knew that, homie. That's the secret formula. Is daddy's presence. He can be absent from the home in another home, but his presence still can be felt. Showing up at school. Homie, you have a right. You have a right to be a father. And nobody can take that right, not even the mother, not even the courts. You have a right. Unless you forfeit those rights by way of some ill-hearted actions. But you got rights. So I knew I had rights. And I wasn't going to forfeit those rights for nobody. And I knew long as I got these rights, I can remain present in this kid's life no matter what barriers she put up. So I wasn't going to forfeit those rights. Because I knew how important it was to this kid for me to maintain my rights. Not for me to have them, but how important it is for this kid to be what I would like for it to be. Just successful.
Disappointment. Can't
So,
find a book bag.
nah, homie, I was gonna remain present no matter what. I remember I ran away for like 30 days. Yeah, I remember I disappeared for 30 days. I ain't answered the phone, and I remember saying, if I'm feeling like this.
This was as a child, you're saying, or as a
No,
father?
this was as a daddy. Ran away for 30 days. I didn't answer the phone for mama, the kids, nobody. Yeah.
What was the reason for it?
I was financially going through something. As most men, homie, because our value is tied to what we can do with what we can provide. And I couldn't provide at the time. So not only is the broad, the bitch will kick you in the ass, everybody around you will kick you in your ass if you can't provide. Especially if it's ongoing for so long.
And especially yourself.
There you go. So I ran away for about 30 days. And I remember saying, man, if I'm feeling like this, imagine how those kids feeling. And I'm running in shame. I can explain while I'm doing this. They can't even explain why they feel that. And so, homie, I would never disappear again.
So how does it make you feel when you hear somebody like Tia saying there's a price on your head and the possibility?
Man, that hoe just talking.
Talking shit for sure. But do you ever think about the possibility of, Daddy talks a lot of shit online and and somehow you're not there for them anymore? Do you?
No.
What do you think that? What do you think? My question is this.
I done talked so much shit at this point. It's been 5 years. In my mind, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. I done said Nipsey Hussle. I done disrespected the Crips and the Bloods. I done disrespected Monster Cody, Raymond Washington, Tukey Williams, GDs, BDs, Vice Lord, rappers, dead, alive. I done disrespected everything that everybody is afraid of in the black community. And I've been to every city that they say I would get killed in. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. I learned that prayer as a kid. Why would I be afraid of anything? And I think what I'm speaking against is evil. Why? Who got a price on my head? And I'm posting a comedy show every week. Who? I post a comedy show every week. I walk around this country as if I can't be touched. I travel to every city with no security. Who think I'm gonna get I don't. In my mind, I'm untouchable.
There's a lot of love comes with it too.
I don't give a damn about no love. I remember it was a bunch of hate. And I was still traveling with no security when it was a bunch of hate. Never before in the history in America have anybody ever lived this long for disrespecting black games. I'm the first black man in America to ever stand up to the Crips and the Bloods, the GDs and the BDs, and say, "F you, f your set, f your dead homies, f y'all mama, suck my d and still live." It's been 5 years. Why would I be thinking something would happen now? That just talking. Who gonna hurt the little bitty?
Thicker, fuller hair starts with Hims. Discover sprays, chews, and serums made with clinically proven ingredients to regrow your hair in 3 to 6 months. Get your hair and confidence back. Get started today at hims.com.
500 deluxe garden gnomes. Sign here, please.
But I only wanted 5. Yeah, there's not enough money in my account. I'm gonna get charged.
You know, your BMO Smart Advantage checking account gives you an extra day to avoid an overdraft fee.
Good to know. So you don't like gnomes, huh?
I mean, this one's okay. I always wanted a sidekick.
My question to you is this, though, and I agree with you, but my question to you is this. You're not here tomorrow. Something happens. What is the thought that you think is in your children's head about daddy? What do they walk away with knowing about daddy?
I'm a motherfucking hero. My daughter compared me to Dr. Martin Luther King. I remember she saw me on television when she was in the 2nd grade. And she said, "Dad, you're something like Martin Luther King." She said that in the 2nd grade. So you gotta remember, my daughter ain't number 15 years old. 15 years of her life, all she know me is doing is community activism. They don't know nothing else. So my kids don't know me for being street, gang banging, or nothing. All they know is a law-abiding, loving, active father who cooked breakfast, lunch, and dinner, who's been there since day one. What else would they think?
Yeah, superhero.
See, your children don't know you like the world know you. Your children don't know you like your family know you. In the eyes of your children, you are a hero if you've been in their life. If you ain't been in their life, then who knows how they see you. But when you've been a consistent provider, homie, you're a hero to your children when you daddy. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Because when you go to the funeral, everybody else crying, but nigga, it's only a small percentage of people that matter, and they're typically on the front row. So yeah,
deep. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people are still just getting to know you, and then there's people that know you. I've sat down with you enough times to know your heart. You know what I mean? To know the type of person you are. Today we went to Niagara Falls.
I don't like my baby mama, homie, but 3 years ago, she was financially going through something.
The mic is muffled.
Yeah, she was financially going through something. I told my daughter, find where you want to live. Pick anywhere you want to live. You pick where you want to live. And I told my daughter, and she did that. And I paid for my daughter to live there, but for her mother to stay there as well. So I went and got in my name just for them, huh? So my daughter can be in a better situation. But this better situation also helps the mother as well. So they treat them like, so they live together like they roommates. I pay my daughter half, the mama pay her half. And my daughter graduated 3 years early for that.
Yeah, you said she graduated at 15?
At 15 years old, graduated high school.
Shout out to her.
So she's going to college at 16 years old. Yeah, I'm gonna buy her own business.
She's not going to Berthium or whatever it is?
Nah, she ain't going no bullshit at college. Nah, she going to a top of the line college. 16 years old. But by the time she's 18, she have her own business. So the presence of the father, home, is everything. A son can do nothing but what he sees his father does. So my children don't know nothing but a present good father. a PTA type dad. Nigga, they don't know what the internet know. But they've seen the traits of the persona. Yeah, cause nigga, I do the food and I've done the food.
Yeah.
And I play the food. To win in a lot of situations.
Everybody plays the fool.
I play the fool to win in a lot of situations.
Today we were in.
I don't never try to play smart. I never try to play smart with people.
Today we were in Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
And Nova and I were sitting there like, I wonder how, because there's such a diverse group of people in Niagara Falls.
I ain't see no niggas. Yeah, you see, I see a lot of white people.
They popped out at you at the end.
Yeah.
But we were looking for some food. Well, we weren't looking for it. You just knew that there was some good food around there somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
you can tell by the nose.
And
the smell.
You said, "What's up, black man?"
I said, "You black?" Because I
was trying to say it nice. Right,
yeah. I've been seeing a bunch of dark skin, but these ain't. So yeah. So when I saw this one particular selling barbecue, I run right to the window and said, "Nigga, you black?" And when he turned around, he was black.
and when he turned around, he knew exactly who you were.
Yeah.
So shout out to you for the free food too. But at good food, by the way. But he humbled me. He walked out and he goes to speak to you. But not only did he come to speak to you like everybody else, because a ton of people walked up to you to take a picture. This man walks up and tells you your history.
Yeah.
What you started off as, what you were doing, how it started, what you like your schooling.
And he was a chef on Hell's Kitchen. Yeah.
And what was his name? You remember his name?
Bobby.
Yeah. Bobby Anderson.
Bobby Anderson.
That sounds like he just made that name up for Hell's Kitchen.
Man, listen. I saw that with a food truck. When he come out the food truck, he said, "Man, that's my building and that's my building." But as he's saying this, I'm seeing that he worked with youth because of what he got on the food truck. So he partners with the workforce.
I'm gonna catch y'all on the rebound, my boys. Pineapple.